we were talking about milk and cookies, and I heard you say scotch.
Scotch and bourbon.
Okay, taking note. And some rum punch, our 2 Jamaican Santas here, maybe a little cocoa bread out. Okay, so this has to be the most exciting interview that I've ever done. I'm here with Santa Claus, and Santa Claus, and Santa Claus, and Santa Claus. Hello. I feel like the only way to start this conversation is to say...
It's a dream come true, isn't it?
It is a dream come true. It would be like... I do want to know how you all came to be in these suits.
Well, there's a young lady by the name of Michelle Brashfield. She came up with the idea for this experience.
And you all have all participated in that experience.
Yes, we've all had our opportunity and our chances to hold the kids and talk with them and ask them what they'd like for Christmas.
Yes,
Yeah,
and this is an opportunity to bring children who ordinarily may not see Santas who look like them.
When we grew up, when we seen something that looked like us, that gave us an opportunity to say, we can do anything. So that black experience is a little black boy, a little black girl, a little island, whatever, seeing someone of color that they can relate to. It becomes a great experience. No disparity against any race. It's just who we are.
I just think also that, you know, kids don't distinguish it, but I think they unconsciously kind of can relate to us, although to them it's just one magical moment, no matter who's wearing the suit. But there is, I have seen where kids relate to, you know, one of us here, you know, as opposed to elsewhere, you know.
I'll go back to how society is set up. Society is set up to get the black men out of the households. So most of our parents now are single moms. When you see a man who stands there that represent what a father, an uncle, a grandfather should be, that enlightens that child, said, okay, it is very important to have that black male figure around them. So that's why when I was asked, I was very pleased to do that. You know, I got 9 sisters, 7 brothers, 13 nieces. So I'm a huge family, but I see a lot of people don't have that. So if you look at it, the majority of the mothers, parents that's bringing us single moms. So to see 4 men or 6 different men stand there for that and these kids light up, that's what they're missing. So that's what I get out of it.
James Brown once said, Santa Claus comes straight to the ghetto. Sharon Jones and the Dap Kings once said, ain't no chimneys in the projects, right? But how do you make that magic happen? I mean, you talk about the representation factor, but tell me a little bit about what's it like interacting with a child who's maybe seeing this for the first time.
Yeah, they light up. I'm sorry. They light up. And it's fun to watch them smile and look at you and stare at you a little bit. Sometimes they're a little scared, they're a little hesitant. However, they warm up and they see the other kids, and next thing you know, they're telling you everything that's going on in their little minds. You know, so it's fun.
No, I mean, most kids love grandpa. And these kids get to see a grandpa that actually look like them. That they could sit on their grandpa lap and talk to him like they would normally do with their own grandfather. So they love that.
I had a little girl, she just was dying to talk to Santa, you know, when she see me. And she just left her mother and just ran over and just started talking. And when she went away, she came running back and she said, Santa, can you take me to the North Pole? And I'm like, wow, you know, you're gonna have to be a good girl for a long period. We really don't have kids up there like that. And she went back and she was like, Mommy, can you? She said no. And she came back and said, well, Santa, can you take me overnight? And you can bring me back in the morning? I was like, well, you know, that's kidnapping.
Yeah.
The belief is still there.
Okay. Now, do they ask why there's multiple Santas? Or are they
we don't see them all the time.
all the same time? Okay. Just checking.
If you come on Monday, you won't see this Santa.
Okay, just checking.
Times.
But to see different, and you have at least 6 who can rotate.
Kids are all different as well.
Yes.
You know, so different families come in there, and they don't know that they're different Santas.
After you left Saturday, I started checking, who are you? I'm like, I'm Santa's brother. You had something. She's like, so you had something else to do.
Yeah.
She knew
I'm Santa's brother.
there was a difference.
Yeah.
You had something to do, so I'm taking over.
Santa came.
The conversations are longer. Like when you're in the mall, you just say, hey, thank you, Nick. Take the picture, go.
Right.
Hey, Uncle
more
Walt.
personable.
So now it's like he's Uncle Walt. So they want to talk. Like the little girl wanted to go to the pole. She didn't want to go to the North Pole with the one in the mall, but she wanted to go with Uncle Walt. So it's a different experience.
Adding that personal touch.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So tell me a little bit about, I mean, obviously this time of year is really busy for you. How do you map out, especially when it's time for Christmas Eve and time to go and deliver all the gifts and make all the wishes come true? How do you map out a night like that?
You have a lot of good helper. You know, like any
lot of
good,
elves around.
a lot of elves. And listen, and because of FedEx, and we don't have to really go out
Amazon?
as much. We just send it in the mail.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's me. I'm the lazy Santa. And look, because my insurance is up on my slate, so I can't be going through all this bad weather. So
Yes, progressive.
yes,
We all need help sometimes.
Tough to get hold of and all that stuff.
So there's a long history behind the Black Santa, right? At one point, it was kind of introduced as a minstrel character, and then later it was introduced in the civil rights movement to help bring that visibility and representation. And now we see more and more Black Santas all over the place. In fact, y'all are not the only Black Santas in this building. Did you know that?
But
kidding
there
me?
is, but there's,
Shout out to GBH's Callie Crossley. She's got an
Okay.
office full of them.
Oh, wow.
when you look at the percentages
Where's the union?
of it, there's less than 1% of us as Santas. When you count all the Santas, it's less than 1%.
But, you know, being able to do this with all these gentlemen, it's also rewarding for us too.
Yeah.
You know.
It gives us a fellowship and,
Right.
and you know, a sense of fraternity amongst ourselves and things like that.
You know what's amazing for me is like when we set up and you say we're Black Santa, but when white families bring their kids to sit on Black Santa's lap, I say that means the country is progressing. So now they can see there's a place for everybody. So I think this is good.
Yeah.
See, they're doing a good thing.
And I'm glad you raised that because they had a Black Santa at the Mall of America. They had one come and he did one weekend and then he got all of this racist mail. Have any of you ever received any messaging like that?
I have received cold shoulders, like, or just ignore me altogether, you know. Like I was at a mall one day just having lunch in full outfit, right?
As one
And-
does, as
right,
a Santa does.
But you have seen, you know, white children, you know, they're sitting, oh, there's Santa. That's all they know is Santa sitting in the suit. And they want to come over, but you'll see the parent just tug them and pull them along and things of that nature. And like I said, kids don't see color. That's something that is ultimately taught to them, right? So if you want to get beyond that, you have to allow your child to experience it as well. You know, it's not just for Black children, white children, Asian children. We're Santas to all of them, you know.
We were talking about milk and cookies, and I heard you say scotch.
Scotch and bourbon.
Okay, taking note. And tequila. Okay, what else? Goat milk?
2%.
Some rum punch. Our two Jamaican Santas here. Maybe a little cocoa bread out next to the cookies.
Patty.
Yeah.
A beef patty. You know.
Beef patty. Anything you're
cocoa
tired of seeing out on Christmas Eve?
I like cookies.
What's your favorite?
Oreos.
Yours?
So you gotta be oatmeal raisin.
Oatmeal raisins.
So I'm curious if you all know some other Black Santas.
Yes.
I'm gonna go down the list here. Now, East Atlanta Santa, ring a bell?
No.
No,
No?
he's not in our union.
It is. That's
He
what
ain't
you
made
made
the cut.
album. The Return of East Atlanta Santa. Okay, what about Tyler Perry as Medea as Santa?
Funny.
Yo,
Wait a minute, hold on. So you're gonna ask about celebrity Santas?
There's some other Black Santas I should know about.
Ricky Smiley
Well,
and
Ricky
Friday.
Smiley and Friday.
I'll tell you, there's a site called Find Black Santa, F-I-N-D. You'll see tons of them. Tons of them on there.
All over. Well, folks are interested in meeting with you and the other Black Santas that are part of the Black Santa experience. It happens in Hyde Park right this time of year, and we have more details in the comments there. Now, before we leave, I wonder if we can all sign off with a ho, 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 and a Merry Christmas. On the count of three? 1, 2, 3. Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas!
everyone.
Yay!
To everyone,
A Merry Christmas.
a Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
And good night.